much percent this shit got? We should be alright. Tell you what, I'm gonna record that sucker until it dies. Cause I like the side conversations too.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. Try not to make too much noise in the kitchen, baby.
I'm gonna leave right now.
Excuse us. You thought you give me a cold water too, by the way? Well, actually, I'm about to get it. So. I'm gonna pull some topics off of my Facebook page too. Of alright, this dude, he made a post that said the top 5 abusive signs are Capricorn, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Sagittarius.
Really?
You know, yeah.
That's interesting.
You know, Gemini's on there. They always shit on Geminis and they always shit on Aries.
That's a fact. You a Gemini or Aries?
I'm an Aries.
Aries, got you.
You know, Aries gang.
Really?
You know? Aries gang.
Shit. They showing up, dude. Geminis, they got split personality, they bipolar. I'm like, damn, like maybe it's just you. Yeah. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
You recording?
That shit showing up here.
Right.
Yeah, for all y'all motherfuckers listening to this little side note, Gemini's is alright.
Yes, sir. And I just pressed record, so we live.
Hell yeah.
It's Spill Talks motherfucker. You feel me? We in this biatch.
You gonna do a song too for the beginning.
Hell yeah.
Come on. Play something.
Alright.
Spill Talks. Spill Talks.
What's your drink? Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Or just like, I had the vision of like you know, the drink poured in the cup, like it's like
that would be
filling up at the end.
Fizzling.
Yeah, at the beginning and then just start right into content, just start talking.
Yeah.
Like in the middle of wherever we at, you know what I'm saying?
That'd be fire.
Yeah, welcome though. I got my bro here, my bro Gavin.
Bang, what's happening,
yes.
bro?
Yes.
We out here.
Yeah, man.
First sesh, pretty excited about it. Not gonna hold you. Word, it's been a long time coming for both of us. Really.
Yes, sir, man. We you know, met doing our due diligence. You know what I'm saying? We'll leave that story for another day. You know,
a fact.
But you know, real bonds. You know what I'm saying? That's what I cherish over everything. You know.
Yeah, that should get you a long way too. I feel like if you are not creating bonds and you're not growing, you're not really doing much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Starting off, like, how you feeling today, bro? How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling blessed. I woke up, somebody didn't, and God blessed them.
Yeah.
And like I say every day, I'm just putting my best foot forward. You know what I'm saying? Everything that happened yesterday is now in the past.
Yes, sir.
All you can do is like shit, grow. That's it.
Yeah,
grow
man.
and be a root.
Go through, grow through.
That's a fact. And how are you today?
Today I'm chilling, man. You know, the check hit. Yeah. Check cleared. You know, like
DJ Khaled voice. The wire's here.
Yo, speaking of DJ Khaled, bro, like, have you seen the pictures of
that man look homeless?
Bro, he look crazy.
He look homeless as hell.
It's like, yo, that's what you look like. And somebody had made a post like this, like look at this, like 2 weeks of being quarantined and look how these guys look. And somebody was like, yo, all the shops is closed, duh. But I'm like, bro, you rich as hell.
That's a fact. You could definitely fly somebody into
yeah, LeBron, I like to see the salt pepper. He doing his thing. But DJ Khaled and Diddy, y'all gotta do something about that.
I got me a shape up a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
No way.
Come on, bro.
You ain't got the funds or the resources to get a shape up.
Yo.
I do respect it though with the COVID, but that's not okay.
Yeah, because they all got kids and they home.
Word. I mean, throw a hat on or something.
Throw a hat on. Ain't it Beijing? Whatever. You know, get some black, man. Like 4 men's. Come on, Diddy. 4 men's. Have somebody ship it to you, man. Order Amazon 4 men's. You know.
That's that bad boy shit.
Yeah, bro. Diddy look crazy.
I haven't seen him. I'm gonna have to check him out.
He look crazy, bro. Like, now let me show you. This man looks nuts.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy, bro.
Lord have mercy. You would think.
Yeah, you would think, like, at least, yeah, my barber has been tested for coronavirus or whatever. I'm a safety fireman, you know, do what we gotta do. Maybe a celebrity barber that's safe, that you know ain't been around, but I guess they don't want to risk it.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Understandable, but still, somebody could cut your hair.
Come on, bro.
Somebody could cut your hair. But it may be no shave November for the rest of the year.
No shave November for the rest, of the year. Yeah.
No shave year, boy.
No shave 2020.
For real.
My man looks like a fucking primate, bro.
That's a fact. Yeah, that's different.
You look crazy,
life,
bro.
baby. Heard you. Let they self go. I wonder if anybody has said anything to him.
Yeah, you're
like
right.
Pops, you really gonna go loud like that?
Yeah, come on, bro.
Maybe, I don't know. I would have asked him.
But you see Bron though. Bron looking righteous with that beard.
Right?
It make you think like, yo, Jesus looked gangster back in the day. Like, yo.
He definitely had to.
Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I think, like, in my head, when I picture Jesus, I picture, like, your skin complexion.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, our texture of hair, like, our coarse hair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, like.
And he was just cruising.
Come on, bro. Like, Jesus had beautiful skin. Like, that shit was,
no blemishes.
you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was, like, lovely. Like, because I know you're attracted to, like, Indian women and all that. I know you've seen a lot
Skin
of.
smooth as hell.
How was the
like
women
silk.
in Guam, bro? How was the women in Guam, bro?
Personally, I feel like the women in Guam, a lot of them, they were healthy. Healthy in the sense, like, I didn't see too many skinny Chamorros.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They weren't necessarily, like, disproportionate and on some, like, damn, like, that's a whale.
Thick,
But
bro.
that's a fact. Like, on some, like, Drake's voice, I like my women, BBW. All about the whole island, bro.
Yeah.
And it was dope. But a lot of them beautiful, a lot of them nice and thick. Skin, like I said, not a lot of them had pimples. I'm sure a lot of them did. But you didn't really see too many flaws. At that point, it was just really about the character.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell
Just walking, what's that? And Lord.
How was the English? They spoke English over there?
Perfect.
No?
Perfect English. They have their own language. I'm not exactly too sure what it's called. But they all speak English. You know what I'm saying? Because like I was telling you before, Guam was occupied by Japan in World War II.
Yeah.
Marines came and liberated them. And since maybe they spoke English prior to that, I'm not entirely too sure. But I can only imagine once they were liberated, the U.S. came, they stayed there because there's still bases there.
Yeah. Exactly.
And the whole island speaks English. And that was maybe what we could be a little cocky and say about 3-4 generations ago. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So now, till this day, they're all speaking English fluent. You know what I'm saying? Not really much accents. They have accents as well, but it's just like a normal American word. They just Chamorro. It's pretty lit.
I heard Hawaii, like, they just got their own, like, it's English, but it's like their own dialect out there, bro.
I could see that. When I was out there, though, I was on the military base, so I didn't actually go out into town.
Mm-hmm.
But the locals that we did run into, they had their own dialect. And if you could, I don't know how to explain it. If like you can almost tell like yeah, you're from Hawaii. Yeah, it's the United States, but you're from Hawaii. You know what I'm saying? Like they sound like that vibe, that what they call it, the hakura or something like that. The rock, they do all the different like chants and things like that.
No, bro.
Yeah, but they all sound specific. Like, I don't know. When you think of a Hawaiian and like someone of that nature, in your mind you have a specific sound of what they would sound like.
Yeah.
Like that specific sound you would think a Jamaican sounds.
Well, everybody got that voice in their head.
Exactly. And it's not too far off of that at all. Word, it's actually pretty dope.
Lilo and Stitch vibes, like, is it a little like, yo, you do gotta watch over your back, you know, over your shoulder, you do gotta, you know what I'm saying, maybe the police effort you a little bit out there because we black or something, like.
I've never experienced that, so I wouldn't be able to answer that for you.
Because you was on the military base. Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't even know how weed smoking out there.
At all.
But
However, in the military, what I can say is being black, you are still very much vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of different people around the nation that joins and you're serving with bozo that comes from freaking Little Rock, Arkansas,
Yeah.
and he lives in the suburbs or wherever he lives, where they have more cows than the people.
And
You know what I'm saying?
You probably only
And
see
he's
3
probably-
white people in his life.
Yeah, like, and I'm not racist, but I'm gonna say that you're a green Marine. It's like, what? Like, bro, you could have just literally called me a Marine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
It. Yeah.
Weird shit like that. But you still have that everywhere you go.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I was in Guam, I had went to a strip club, and it was dope. I'm not gonna lie, it's one of the most popular strip clubs in the world. I'd have to
That's
Google to
something
find.
that-
Yeah, I'm gonna have to Google and find out the name just in case anybody happens to go out to Guam once this pandemic is over. But
Guam got a strip club.
Guam, bro, and it's one of the best in the world because women from all over the world goes there. Like in Charlotte, Onyx, a lot of people from the nation goes to Charlotte to go work at Onyx.
Yeah.
But people in the world don't go there.
Mm-hmm.
People in the world, bro, from Russia, Spain, all types of places, go out there just to shake for $1. With it.
And it's popping.
Word. And I'm out there throwing money like everybody else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And enjoying myself.
Yeah.
And like I said, Bozo from, that's my boy now. You know what I'm saying? There's no more hard feelings. I remember what he did, most certainly. But he was always like, hey, don't go dance for that nigger. He's broke. He's black. You don't want to go dance for him. He's dirty. And everybody's looking at him like, bro, like, who are you? You know what I'm saying?
He drunk. He like.
Everybody was sauce. But in my world, everybody's also entitled to what they say. Not
part
entitled.
Of what the fuck you say.
Pardon. You are entitled to what you say, but you are responsible for what you say and what you do. I don't care what state you're in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're really far off gone, alright, cool. Like, we could talk about it, we could respect it, however we're going to handle it at that situation.
Yeah.
But if you're just drunk, nah, I'm not trying to hear that. Like, you know what you said, I know what you said, and that shit is corny.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of the times of what you have to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Even up with the promotions, like I was telling you.
You lucky I go clean across your fucking job.
Feel me?
Just cause you know what I'm saying, you feel like
Exactly.
you putting your neck out there, I'm gonna chop it off.
Exactly. And what's even scarier is that they want you to do shit like that.
Exactly.
So they can prove that you a nigga.
Mm-hmm.
It's just corny, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
And
It's
it's like
beyond me.
it's like it's like it's made up, bro. Cause it's like, all right, if we wasn't, you know what I'm saying, integrated into an American system, you know what I'm saying, or all of us over here. Because let's just get this straight, none of us was the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of our ancestors, they spoke in a different accent, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All type of stuff. You know. So it's like you come off and you just straight judging me based off of circumstances that you're, for the most part, responsible for. You know what I'm saying? And like.
That's exactly what they do.
You know, I can come at you and be like, yo, how do you speak country? Like a hillbilly, like a redneck. Like how do you, like, your accent is weird to me, you know what I'm saying? But we don't call you out, we don't do this, you know what I'm saying, and try to, cause bro, and we hold a lot of responsibility too, as a people, as a culture. Like we gotta, you know what I'm saying, let each other know. A lot of people won't even give you game for free. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll either, because there's been strangers that I put down on, or strangers that I let know that like, yo, I believe this much in God, or I believe, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Even homeless people just giving them food, like, yo, you straight? Like, yo, here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember even this time I had a sub, and the bus was coming, and I was like, yo. I took one bite off of it. I was like, yo, you want this sub? I mean, I took a bite off of it, you know. Like, he was just like, yeah. And then he took it, and he was eating and stuff like that. I offered him my drink, and he took that, you know. And I'm like, yo, you know, like, because I feel like that's what you're supposed to do, bro. Like,
we're all people at the end of the day. Like,
yeah.
Like, if you was in that situation, like, I feel like you would still want somebody to do that to you. For you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You don't got to do the most, but something is usually better than nothing. And everybody's heard the statement or the saying, treat other people as you want to be treated. Everybody, for sure. You know what I'm saying? And people still treat people like shit. Like, how? You know what I mean? Like, we're all instilling the same exact thing, but how is it that we all still come out very much different? And it's the upbringing, so on and so forth. And especially being the first episode, I don't want shit you, let alone everybody else, to think like it's really on one side, because a little bit of everybody does it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How some people may treat Hispanics, how some people may treat Haitians, Dominicans, so on and so forth.
Just everybody.
And it's a belief that's passed down, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, alright, cool. I remember, like, growing up, I see a group of people walking my way. The natural thing that I was always taught, let alone I know, either cross the street or go a different way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
Some people walk through it, but that has to come from somewhere else, because I've also heard, man, you turned around, that's mad pussy. And now I'm thinking, I can't cross the street now.
Yeah.
I can't turn around now, I have to walk straight. You know what I mean? It's wild, and it's all by belief. And what we pick up on, especially as children, young adults and shit like that, you hold on to that.
Yeah.
Word.
That's why I say everybody prejudiced. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you're gonna prejudge, and I use that for example. Like, if somebody walking down the street, what you gonna do? Like, even if you see like, you know, a group of Mexicans and it's nighttime, yo, I would move. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
like,
if you see a group of black people, you know what I'm saying? Depending on how you know, because I'm black, so it's like. It depends on the situation if I would move or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, but, you know, I would judge them too and be like, yo, oh nah, I'm straight up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm looking at them like, god damn, yeah, cool. It's two little ones, about three of them motherfuckers tall as hell.
You feel me? Like, yo, that happened to me. Like, I was walking home at like 1:30 in the morning. Yeah. And you know, black Charger rolled up on me. I'm like, you're like, yo, who you from? And all of this. And I'm like, you don't know me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he like, yo, what's in your pockets? And I was like,
No way.
yeah. But first, I'm thinking like, yo, this nigga's short. I see the driver, but I also see three niggas in the back. One of them big. So I'm like, alright. Even if I knock like three of them out, like, yeah, I still gotta handle big boy. And if what a big boy come first, am I gonna be tired enough to take on four other people if all of them jump?
That's a fact.
You feel me? So it's like, nah. He was like, what you got in your pocket? I had like 2 pennies. I fucking threw them shits on the ground. I was like, that's it. Like, you know, I had my phone around my hand, my neck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't saying it like I'm hard or nothing like that. But I was like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? And you know what happened? I think after that they was just like, oh, nigga talking about, oh yeah, this my hood, this my hood and all of that. I'm like, but they was driving off. I ain't respond. I just looked at him like, you know, I'm gonna knock you out off rip. You know what I'm saying? But this nigga had the tool in his lap. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, nah. You feel me?
By the side.
Yeah, like
just for the night.
You know, like, and then if you want my phone, like, damn, I might have to give it to you. But if you want this phone, this a little metro shit. Like, this some little, you know, like cricket, like, you know. So it's like, nah, you know, I'm good, like, you know. And I just went home. You feel me?
Hell yeah, shit.
After that.
The shit like that. The shit changed, G.
Yeah.
It changed a lot of niggas too.
Yeah.
It changed a lot of people. Pardon.
Hell yeah. What was I? I think I was like 17, 18.
It is wicked. Wicked. What was that at?
I gotta keep that under the hush, right?
Heard.
It definitely wasn't in my city, in Charlotte. It definitely wasn't in Charlotte, you know. And you know, you think about retaliation and all of that, because I believe I seen that car again at a house not too far in the same neighborhood, and I'm like, I rode past there twice with my cousin, and I'm like, I think they you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not anything, you know, that happened. I I ain't gonna sugarcoat. You feel me? I'm gonna say what happened. You feel me?
Yeah.
Wrong or right. You feel me?
That's
Win
a fact.
or loss. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta keep it G if you're gonna keep it the other way. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact.
And remember we was talking, yeah, and then you gotta keep it G, even G with God. You feel me? So it's like that's just how I roll. You know?
I know that's right.
Yeah, man. I forgot if I was making a point or not. I don't know. Like if I mean if I was telling the story.
See, sure enough was. However, we was talking about Guam. Have you ever been?
Nah, bro. Nah. I think I only been like I never even been out the country, bro.
No way.
Yeah. You been to how many countries you been to?
I've been to a few. I'd say I've been to more than 5, but probably under 10.
That's gangster, bro.
Yeah.
Like name some like
Actually, nah. I definitely front it. There's way more than 10. Cause from the military alone, I was at more. So I went to Guam. I've been to Cambodia. This is in the military. Guam, Cambodia, Japan. We went to. Actually, that was it. Afghanistan. I went to Kyrgyzstan. We stayed there, but that was also on base. So it's not like I was like out. The place I was out was in really Guam, Cambodia, and Japan. And other than that, it was just other countries. We were just on a military base. Afghanistan, you go on patrol and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then outside, I've been to London. I've been to Thailand. That was a solo trip. That was amazing, bro. I definitely like suggest anybody, couple, single, whatever, to go out to Thailand. You know what I'm saying? You could do all types of things. You could go. A lot of people are not with it now since Tiger King came out. But you could go pet tigers. You could go.
What's with this Tiger King?
Watch elephants, bro. Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic.
Facts.
That's his name.
Yeah.
That's not real.
Probably not on his driver's license, but that's what people call him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's the oddest thing. However,
Sound like a car dude or something like that.
word, homosexual, right? He owns a zoo. There's a bunch of people. Yeah, I mean, you watch the thing. You like, I mean, got husbands and all that. Respect. You know what I mean?
He got what?
And husbands and all that. 2 of them. He had 2 of them at one point. He had one.
2 husbands. 2 husbands? He gay?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's homosexual.
So Joe Exotic,
Facts.
Tiger King,
Tiger
is
King
gay.
He's gay. He had 2 husbands, dropped down to 1.
At the same time, he had 2 husbands.
At the same time, while
This
he
is
was
nuts.
running the park. That's a fact.
This is nuts, bro.
Yeah, he had workers. Yeah, and it just he had a zoo. People would come see the animals, and then he would have to where they would come pet the tigers and take pictures with them.
What kind of shit is this though? Like regular pictures, like a regular zoo? He had a zoo?
Yeah. Like
Oh.
they would have like a baby tiger, for example, and they would go to the family picture. And
Oh,
go
okay.
through lines, and people would be petting tigers and playing with
I
them.
thought he had some like gay shit going on with the animals.
Nah.
Yeah, somebody is sick,
That would be
man.
odd, right? That would be a sick show. However,